say this with a straight face.
Uh-oh.
No. I don't think Canelo won the fight. I don't think Triple G won the fight. I think that they got the decision right. It was just the way that the cards were handed out that I had a problem with. When it comes down to it, both fighters did a great job with what they were given that night. I just believe that that particular scorecard had it wrong.
Gotcha. Okay. I was not expecting that from the Mad Barber. Again, you listen to the Mad Barber on the Wait a Minute show, Mr. Wilfredo Alicia. And we're talking about this Triple G Canelo Alvarez fight. And my next question, which is not my last, but my next question is that now, everyone's, talking about the rematch. Both of them are talking about, let's do a rematch. Should the next fight be an actual rematch, or should they both go fight someone else and then come back to this fight?
If we want to see the best fight possible, that's the next fight that has to happen. We cannot wait the Golovkin to go get a year older, and we can't wait for Canelo to fight, a no-name or whatever. We need to see this fight now. We need to to kind of just make it right, Make it right, get in there and do it right. And don't leave it in the hands of the judges. And I guarantee that, again, we'll probably end up seeing the fight of the year.
Okay. And my last question, well, not my last, my next to last question about this fight, at all, even a smidget, anything fix job, or how people talk about boxing, because I saw a lot of people say, the fixes in, boxing is this is that. Do you think there was any inkling of a fix because they wanted a rematch?
If you want to ask me, I'm going to say yeah. The reason, and again, we got to look at boxing as a whole right now. Boxing has nothing left for it. Mayweather's retired. Pacquiao's on his last leg. Miguel Cotto's retiring after December. So, boxing really is not going anywhere right now. All you got is maybe the heavyweight, but then again, there's really nothing there. Ward is always hurt. You got some of the younger guys kind of building up, but they don't have that yet. So who's the big name right now? It's Canelo and Triple G. Triple G is 35 years old. Canelo is the young star, the guy that you want to build boxing around. So you're gonna protect him to an extent. If I had to say that, was this fight fixed? Canelo has lost before in my eyes. I think he lost to Lara. But they give him the fight. So I just think that they protect him. He's a young superstar. And again, they made it to the point where Golovkin didn't lose and Canelo didn't lose either. So let's make it happen again. And then, I guess they'll release him into the wolves in this particular fight. You either win or you get out, or I just think that, yes, there was some help to an extent, but I don't think that he lost this fight. If that's the case, he didn't lose. I don't think he did. He lost this fight. I don't think Golovkin won this fight. I think that it was a draw, and it was the right call. It was just the 118-110. It was just ridiculous.
Gotcha. And speaking of, we're talking about fixing fights and not actually this being a fix, but just recently today in the news, I'm just saying this is what reported. I'm hoping that this comes out later and it's like, no, it's not. But it's reported that Golden Boy Promotions have confirmed that they have talked about a Canelo Alvarez versus Conor McGregor fight. I will let you go first. I'll give you my opinion on it in just a moment. But what are your thoughts if that was to happen? So we'll say Triple G, in that round 2, that goes through, and then after that, Conor McGregor is waiting. What do you say about that?
I guess why not? If I'm boxing, why not? Because, Canelo's not going to win. Canelo's going to stomp McGregor. So it's easy money for McGregor, for Canelo. It's good money. It'll be a spectacle again. And yeah, I would take the fight, no problem. I'll make some money and keep it moving. Is it good for boxing? No. I think that if you're gonna bring Conor McGregor, you're gonna allow McGregor to fight MMA and to fight boxing, you got to bring him in with some maybe entry-level known people. I would say this. If he fought Paulie Malignaggi, I'll say that that's a perfect fight, and I would watch that, sit down here with you, watch this fight, and we'll be two happy dudes drinking some beers and just watching, kicking back and watching the game and watching the fight. But when it comes down to him fighting an A-level fighter, I'm sorry, dude. You cannot step into the ring with a Canelo Alvarez. You can't step into the ring right now with a Miguel Cotto, even though he's aging and he's ready to retire. You can't fight against a Manny Pacquiao. These guys will destroy you. So just stay with those entry-level kind of guys and just move up and allow him to build himself in boxing as well as in MMA. But honestly, you know, if the fight was brought to you or to me and they say, you know, you're going to make $100 million, or let's not say $100 million. Let's just say you're going to make $80 million or $75 million to make this fight. Wouldn't you take it? I would take it if I know I'm going to win.
Yeah, I can't argue with you on that as far as like get your money. But here's my problem with it. Here's my problem.
Go ahead.
Is that's like me just walking out of the blue. Now, McGregor's not walking out of the blue, but to me, it's just kind of equivalent. That's just me walking out of the blue and getting in, on the basketball court with LeBron James or Kevin Durant or something like that. It's just like, or, because I'm popular, I get a tryout, they put me on the team or something like that. This will be a second opportunity that this guy would have gotten to get in the ring with big dogs. Like you just said, A-listers. This is not entry level. That does not happen. And I don't think America or anyone else that is going to be watching this fight is not, because here's the thing. McGregor and Mayweather, to me, they sold it because both of them know how to run their mouths, and a lot of people hate McGregor and a lot of people hate Floyd Mayweather, and they were probably hoping both of them knock each other out and then we all go home and they laying in the ring. Of course, we know that wasn't going to happen, but there isn't that hate to me for Canelo Alvarez like it is, for the other guys. So I just think you're right. You're absolutely right on your point.
Wait. But I'm pretty sure that Conor McGregor will say something that would actually piss Canelo off and Canelo want to take his head off. And again, it's just that I just think it's just the level of fighter that he is going to be getting in the ring with because of his draw, right? He brings in a lot of money. So because his draw is high, he's going to have to fight those big name fighters, even though I think his skill level is nowhere near it.
Wow.
Now, this is early because he's supposed to defend his title in the UFC in December. But I honestly think that this is going to be the end of Conor McGregor in the UFC anyway.
Man, Conor McGregor, he's going to get himself killed getting in there with Canelo. But we're going to get off that.
I agree.
We'll get off that. But ladies and gentlemen, that is, the Matt Barber, Wilfredo Alicia, doing the review for this Triple G Canelo Alvarez fight. He already has said, look, we need a second rematch. The other one, the first one ended in a draw. That's how it should. Both of them fought good at a la Rasheed Wallace. Both teams played hard, and he said, look, just don't pay attention to the 118-110. It was actually still on point. That's the way it should have went down, and that's the way it went down. And then we're going to have another fight, which you're right. Everyone's going to be watching the second fight. So, having said that, sir, we also, when I was trying to sign off last week with you, had another piece of a conversation, sir. Yeah, let me clear my throat. And I could have swore you were talking to me about what the Giants was going to do to my Lions. Is that not true, sir? Am I making that up?
All right, wait. Let me be the first Giant fan to congratulate you, Detroit Lions, right?
You know what? Wait. No, it's recorded. I'm sorry, sir. Wait. I want to say this first before you go in. All I'm saying, I want to say thank you because you're absolutely right. Not one Giants fan said good game or congratulations or anything at all. So I appreciate that, sir. The floor is yours. Go ahead. What happened Monday night?
But that's as far as we're gonna take that. We're just gonna congratulate you, keep it moving, Pimpin. By the way, yeah, we don't have a running back and we don't have an offensive line. So
we don't either.
Yeah, so I mean, you at least got a running game.
No.
How many? Wait a minute. How many yards did you guys run on us?
Amir Abdullah had 86, and that was his career high. Well, I think we maybe had 100 and something. I mean, I would say our running game isn't struggling as much as the Giants is right now. I will say our line is better than the Giants, line right now, but
by a lot.
I'm just saying, this is what I'm saying on it. This is what I said would go down. I said Eli will hold that ball entirely too long, and that's what happened. He wasn't getting the ball out of his hand, and for whatever reason, he knows what his situation is, and he knows who's up there blocking, but for whatever reason, he continues to hold on to that ball. I don't know why they didn't throw short passes or anything. Well, they tried, Odell Beckham, you only can ask for so much. The brother is coming off of an injury. I knew he was going to play, but you need everyone. So I'm just saying, I appreciate saying congratulations. It is recorded. It will be played back. I may keep it on my phone just to walk around and just hear you say that again, but I'm just saying 24-10, Lions win. Again, that's another run. 24-10, Lions win. And I just think the Lions didn't play great, so I'm not crazy, on it. But
no, they let us. They kept it close. They kept us in the game. I just think that even our receivers dropped a lot of balls, man. I mean, yeah. Eli was trying, but if the offensive line can't keep them off him for at least 2 to 3 more seconds, he can't make any plays, man. We become predictable. And when we become predictable, he has to hold on to the ball because you guys are defending well. So,
all right. I just wanted to bring that up. We said we would talk about it. We don't need to go in depth. It's only one game. It's a lot of, the season is long. Is 14 more games. So anything could change at this point. So,
but go Giants. Go Giants. Go Giants.
So I appreciate you, sir, for tuning in with us, man, and giving us this fight analysis. And we'll have you back on at a later date, man. I love having you on. So I appreciate you for blessing us with these jewels that you be dropping for us.
Man, thank you, guys. And today I also got an announcement. Today, Douglas Lima got the date to actually fight Rory McDonald in L.A., Bellator. January 8th in LA. So watch that Bellator for the title. So it's going to be really, really good. That's my boy Douglas Lima from Atlanta. So check him out.
That's right. He was on, wasn't he on one of the reality shows for the fight?
No, that's his brother, Diego Lima.
Oh, Diego. Okay. I'm sorry. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that. Bellator, January 8th. Make sure you tune in to that. So we'll have you back on and we'll talk about that fight too. If maybe we can get him on with you to talk about the fight.
I agree.
So
we can make it happen.
We'll do that and then, we'll get into that fight. So no problem with there. So I appreciate you, sir. We'll talk offline. We'll get that together and then we'll make it happen.
No problem. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
All right. Talk to you later, man.
All right. God bless Puerto Rico. Today, they're all messed up, man.
Puerto Rico! Yes, sir. All right.
All right, man. Later.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Mad Barber once again joining us and talking about this Triple G Canelo Alvarez fight. And see, we're going to get a Bellator fighter here on the Wait a Minute show. So stay tuned for that. And we'll talk about that and talk about his opponent and all that good stuff. So we'll chop that up later. So again, you listen to the Wait a Minute show. And I just wanted some other people that jumped in here while we were talking. Ben from BS3 Sports. So appreciate you for jumping in, sir. And Det74, who is in here as well. Appreciate you for joining us. So we were talking about, and we're going to get into that right now. And once again, even though the Mad Barber is not on here, Lions beat the Giants. we were talking about, the Kyrie Irving interview. So here's my thing